Good morning, and welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann this fine Monday morning. As we fade out. Good morning, Dan. Look at your little shirt.
You like my shirt?
That's cute. Can y'all see his shirt?
This is a Disney throwback. Is that Disney? No, that's Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah, this is Warner Brothers.
Cool. I like it.
I like it too.
Do you?
Bought this back in probably '85.
I'm not surprised. I mean, you know, it looks a little worn. I'm just gonna say.
I love it. It feels good.
Well, good. I'm glad.
I've had it forever. I've got several of these. Back when Warner Brothers was a big thing, and
so you not feel like Warner Brothers is a big thing anymore?
Well, they probably still are. I think so. I think a lot of baby boomers think Warner Brothers is the ultimate cartoon network.
Do you?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you're entitled to your opinion, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
As we all know.
Why would you say that?
Can we talk?
Sure. Yeah.
Dan put a post up yesterday, right? On Facebook. No, or maybe Saturday.
I think it was Saturday.
Or Friday. I don't know what day.
Yeah,
this weekend sometime, and it got a lot of comments, a lot of feedback.
Somebody sent me a post, and I reposted it.
Yes.
And people went nuts.
People
went nuts.
Was anybody rude to you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I lost friends over that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
They unfriended you?
One person I know of did, yeah.
Well, bye, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, look. The world is full of opinions. The world is full of controversy. The world's full of a lot of things. And, my thoughts may not be yours. Mm-hmm. And my impression of what the government's doing may not be yours.
Correct.
But to lose friends over that is just idiotic.
Well, that tells you, I'm sorry. Not that you're not valued, but they're not a friend.
No, they're not.
There is no value in that friendship whatsoever if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Turn it off. You can comment your thoughts, but you don't have to degrade anyone in the process.
Well, and that's the problem. I've noticed that when I'm going to just say these people, when they decide to make a statement, it's the first thing they do is they attack you.
And and one person did.
Well, several did.
Was that their first statement?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Or they'll say things in the text that are disparaging, or
it's a direct on your character. Is that what you say?
That and my thought process and my decisions in life. And look, I'm driving this car.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm living this adventure. It's not for you to say.
And you're not over there commenting on their
No, I'm not.
Stuff.
And those people have a lot of comments that I don't agree with.
Right.
But I don't.
You didn't come back at them, did you?
No. Oh, did I come back at them?
But I mean, in the same context of being rude or being disparaging.
No.
Okay.
No.
It was just interesting to see it all. Finally, I texted him last night and I said, damn.
Well, yeah, you could say anything else.
Like, wow. Anyway.
It's sad that and a lot of the information that's being assimilated out there is the same kind of rhetoric that they're spewing, because it first starts off with disparaging comments about a person or the leader or a group or whatever. When you get to that point, there is no redemption of finding out the truth, because you hate that person.
They won't listen to any other viewpoint.
No, they won't.
I don't think. Because I've seen some things that you are within that context of what you posted that were, I haven't checked the legitimacy, but like we're backing up things within that. You know what I mean? There was other people. Don't believe what you read off the surface all the time. You got to do a little research.
Yeah, do the research.
You just can't rely on that. And then don't go to whoever may have put it out there. Just walk away. Be mature and shut up.
Yeah.
That's my humble opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, Yeah, if you lose friends over it, no.
And the problem is, did it change my opinion of everything? No, it did not. No, it won't.
Good riddance, I guess, if you don't like it. I mean, if you're going to be ugly about it.
Yeah, don't be ugly. And we have a topic to ponder about friendship.
Sure.
Today,
is that what prompted that?
Yeah, I think so. These are not triggering comments, so don't come back
Lighten
at
me. Up. Yeah. Hey,
you just gotta smile.
Gotta have tough skin, don't you?
Oh yeah.
I also want to know if people went to our Facebook page or my personal page and saw the comparison from 2006 to this past week.
Oh yeah.
Of Dan and Ann.
I saw that.
It was a article that my mother had saved, and it was from 2006. Yeah. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
That's this one right here. I don't know if you can see that.
Go check it out.
Yeah. We started back 20 years ago. This was back in 2005, I think. This was 2006, but I think we
started, I think, in 2005, May or something of 2005.
Yeah. And we had a little TV program, and we continued it till we started this here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But anyway, check it out.
I hope you had a good, pleasant weekend anyway.
I did. I was making a wine rack for Kelly.
Nice.
And it's going to go up in the cabinets.
Mm-hmm. And, visibly? Where you can see
yes.
them? Yeah.
Yeah, you can see them.
My whole top has cabinetry.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I've got, a little wine rack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice little.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to do. It's wine is not something you have to wait till it goes bad.
No.
Right? You can drink
not
it.
Unless you make it yourself, and some of it looks pretty funky after a few years, because I've got a few bottles of that.
Yeah. Now, you made beer for a while, did you?
No, we made wine, not beer.
Oh, I thought it was beer.
We're not beer drinkers.
Okay.
So.
Well, somebody else is doing beer.
Yeah. But anyway, it was kind of fun.
Did you? Are you done that? Been there, done that?
Yes, because I thought about reviving it, but I went and looked at the stuff we have to have, the big jugs, and there was mouse crap in it. We went, forget it.
What?
Which is, I mean, they've been stored in the basement.
Okay.
So yeah, they were not. There was no way to really probably sterilize them well from whatever I have at home to do. So anyway, we didn't do that.
Well, I don't like the sweet wine. I like the Chardonnay stuff.
You like the
drier stuff.
See, Chardonnay and Cabernet as far as white and
dry. I like the drier stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Same here.
Yep.
I'm not a sweet wine drinker. Hey, the Girl Scouts are out selling Girl Scout cookies.
I saw them.
Because by golly, I bought some yesterday. I brought 3 boxes to the station.
What'd you buy?
I bought like 6 different kinds. I bought a lemon one. I bought some that are peanut butter. One had brownies in it. One had the Samoas and the Thin Mints and the peanut butter cookies. And I brought some of them here because I don't need to have them in my house. But we did open a couple.
Oh, good.
We might have eaten them.
Well, it's for a good cause.
Yeah, it was for a good cause.
We used to have them on our TV show every year. They'd come on and the girls would come on.
Right. And I said something to the little girls at Walmart that had them, and I said, y'all should make arrangements to send this overseas, because we used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
You and I did. So, yeah. Okay, let's move on to the weather, which it looks sunny and beautiful outside, and today is calling for a high of 63, but with wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Tonight, a 40% chance of rain, mainly after 2 a.m. Let's see, a low of around 50 with 30 mile per hour wind gusts possible again. Tuesday, showers and possibly a thunderstorm with 100% chance of precipitation. Again, the gust will be present. And then Tuesday night, rain likely mainly after midnight, increasing clouds with a low of 35. Windy, chance of precipitation is a 60%. And take it on away at Wednesday there, Dan.
Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 45. Windy. Up to 25 miles. Oh, up to 40.
Everyone knows it's windy.
Get your kite out and sing Windy while you're in the wind.
You know that song, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's, who did that song?
Who's looking out from under the...
Isn't that...
and everybody she sees.
Who does that song?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up at break.
That's one of those folk singers, like the Lovin' Spoonful or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 27 degrees. Thursday, mostly sunny. High 56. Calm winds Thursday night. low 44 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Looks like the median temperature is going to be a high 67 on Friday, Saturday 56, and Sunday 63. So great hiking weather, but there is a 20% chance of rain.
That's
So
okay.
I like hiking
Little
in the rain.
little rain in the
Yeah.
forecast, and we need some more rain. I guess.
do.
Why not?
Who's our guest today?
Today we will have a Wanda Massengale
Sparky.
and Sparky,
Yeah.
a kitty that she is going to feature today on Around the Table
Kitty.
during our Pet of the Week segment after
Okay.
this segment.
Okay.
So, all right, let's move on to Topic to Ponder. How about it? Mm-hmm. You know, I put one up on just a plain Topic to Ponder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is that?
But well, it's on my personal Facebook
Okay.
page. If you're friends with me, you can do that. Don't friend me just to do it because I
Okay.
probably won't. But anyway, yeah.
What's the topic?
It was if you present yourself as the victim always. I don't know.
Oh,
how
yeah,
worded
I
it,
answered that.
Then what do you? I mean, where does the problem lie? Where do you think the problem lies? I got some good, interesting responses because sometimes I'm not very. I'm not going to get into it. Never
Well,
mind.
victims always blame the circumstance.
Well, do
don't
they though? But
Yeah.
aren't they? Do you think that they have a choice every time?
I think so.
Do you?
I think we always have.
Do you think they ever get in a terrible place where
Well,
they cannot physically make
where
that
they're
choice?
physically a victim? Yeah.
No,
of
I don't
course.
mean that. I mean
No, okay.
mentally even. Like I always feel like you can go and talk to someone and be able to, talk through things or whatever the victim. I'm just saying if something's always happening to you, like, oh, those people are so mean to me at my job. Those people are so mean to me at so-and-so. Those people are so mean to me. You're always the victim. Then do you have a choice in changing that?
You do.
You do,
I think
but
so.
sometimes you need a little help.
Well, oh yeah, but
I guess that's what I
yeah,
was
you need
getting
to you understand that
But I'm
you
like,
need
don't
help.
get some help then, because I'm so tired of seeing that sometimes.
If you don't realize that you need the help, then you'll never get it, right?
Well, and that's true. So I was trying to be nice. Or I don't know what the
you
word
got
is.
you have a certain situation you probably
Yes.
don't want to talk about.
No, I
but,
don't.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was just curious.
Whomever that is, that they need help.
They do. I agree.
But they need to realize it first.
Right. I guess it's kind of like being an alcoholic or anything else. You
Yeah.
got to admit you
You've
got a
got to
problem.
know. Otherwise, you're just going to be a victim forever.
Right. Okay, let's move on now.
Okay.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Yeah.
What qualities do you think make a lifelong friend?
Now, we've already got 5 responses. I'll just read some of these. Lisa Sparrow says loyalty.
That was my first one, Lisa
That was
Sparrow.
your first
as well.
one? Okay. Let's see. Robert Phelan says willingness to accept you for what you and who you are, loyalty, but not to the extent that they will not tell you when you are wrong. Knowing they will. I'm sorry,
What?
I'm just having a hard time
Yeah.
reading with these glasses here. Knowing they will be there and bring their own shovel when they are asked.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
The shovel part.
Well, I mean, if you need a hole to dig, bring your own shovel.
Or if
I
you
guess.
need to dig a hole because of someone else, I guess they'll help you shovel. I don't know.
And then StroopFX says honesty, authenticity, empathic, loyalty, pretty much Dan Reynolds. That's what it says.
And see, I would say honesty first in any relationship for me.
Okay.
And then I would have said loyalty. But go ahead.
Riley Brazel says loyalty, kindness, trust, and someone who can hold you accountable for things, but will still support and help you
Okay, that's kind of what Phelan, I think, was saying. His
Yeah,
was
probably.
just said differently.
differently. Liz Witt says loyalty, a feeling of safety, mutual respect for boundaries, and trust. And then Leslie King says, I'm going to have to say the trust system. I mean, it goes a long way. Now, my answer is totally different.
What's yours?
Respect.
Okay, that's another part of it.
Because if you don't have respect, you'll never get loyalty. You'll never get honesty. Because if you don't respect the friend that you have, then none of those other things.
But I would have to say, in order for me to respect someone, they have to be honest with me. So I've got it back different.
Right,
I've got
right.
it looking at.
I think there's a lot of things that goes into a real friendship. And how many friends can you name, but real true friends on your hand?
I probably have. I'm going to go with 5 right at this moment.
I have less than that.
I know 2 specifically.
Okay.
That I would say.
Okay.
Well, if you want to count my spouse, that'd be 3. But.
Okay. And I think most people are that way.
I want the girl that stands beside me and says, "Here, let me hold your beer." I'm just kidding.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Just kidding, people.
That's our topic to ponder. What qualities do you think make someone a lifelong friend?
I think that's a good one, Dan.
Yeah.
We invite you to go answer that question on our Facebook page, Around the Table Facebook page. Okay?
All right.
Let's move on then.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
That's kind of like a ballroom dance type of thing. I don't know what kind of dance
that is. Yeah, but it's
is.
Carmen. It's like...
Would you dance to that?
Yes, she did. I think with a rose in her mouth. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
150 years ago, the opera Carmen premiered in Paris and initially received a cool reception from audiences, even though it's now a mainstay in the operatic canon. This excerpt is performed by the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra.
You know, when it says it received a cool reception, that means not a very excitable.
Exactly.
Just kind of like, okay.
Yeah. The
All
temperature in the room was cool.
Okay.
Next. I'm going to fade her out.
This was 95 years ago. The Star Spangled Banner officially became our national anthem, and here's a version by Whitney Houston.
Okie dokie.
If the division is allowed to widen, it says, we will find ourselves living in a state of tension and lawlessness, held in check only by repression.
57 years ago, Harry Reasoner presented the CBS special Remedy for Riot. During the report, Reasoner provided findings and recommendations from a National Advisory Commission on Civil Disorders about the race riots that have been exploding in cities like Chicago and Detroit across the country.
It began as a high-speed chase, according to the California Highway Patrol, and ended early Sunday morning with the motorist, a black male, being brutally beaten and kicked by Los Angeles police officers.
This was back in 1991, 34 years ago today. The end of a high-speed chase through Los Angeles freeways and streets sparked a new round of racial tensions when a beating of a motorist by police was captured on home video. Jerry Brown reported on this story from CBS.
Okay. Sorry.
I am as shocked and as outraged as anyone.
Oh, wow. 34 years ago, the end of a high-speed chase through Los Angeles freeways and streets sparked a new round of racial tensions when the beating of a motorist by police was captured on home video. Los Angeles Mayor Tom Bradley was stunned by what had happened.
OxyContin maker Purdue Pharma and U.S. states have agreed to a new settlement of opioid lawsuits. The deal requires members of the Sackler family who own the drug maker to pay up to $6 billion in cash. In exchange, they will be protected from additional lawsuits. A deal worked out last year between the company, family, and several states fell through after some states said it didn't do enough to hold the Sacklers accountable. A bankruptcy judge must still approve the latest agreement.
This was 3 years ago, back in 2022. OxyContin maker Purdue Pharma reached a nationwide settlement over its role in the opioid crisis, with the Sackler family members who owe the company boosting their cash contribution to as much as $6 billion in a deal intended to staunch a flood of lawsuits. CBS News correspondent Jim Krasula had more on this story.
Tell me Pharma's not corrupt.
Yeah.
Or at least some of it. I'm not going to, Okay, the next one we cannot play, but 78 years ago today, singer Jennifer Warnes was born. She sang the Bill Medley. She sang with Bill Medley for the movie Dirty Dancing.
We've had this conversation 100 times. Yeah, no, I'm not doing this again. You tell me what you did.
55 years ago today, this birthday cut introduced Julie Brown as she was born into the world. She won an Emmy for her performance as Claire Dunphy in ABC's comedy Modern Family.
Okay. 43 years ago today, actress Jessica Biel was born. She has starred in many films, but originally gained recognition for her role as Mary Camden in the family drama series Seventh Heaven. And then lastly, Dan.
28 years ago today, singer Camila Cabello was born. She got her start in the girl group Fifth Harmony, which formed during the second season of The X Factor. She left the group in 2016 to pursue a solo career, and she had a song called Havana.
Havana. Okay, that's all I can do because, they'll pull us.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break, and after that break, we will have Sparky in the studio with Wanda to feature this precious little kitty. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages. Stan the man. Thank you. I don't know. Y'all, sometimes user error just gets me. I don't even know what it is. But he'll have to show me that later. Anyway, in the studio, we have Sparky and Wanda Massengale.
He's calming down.
He is. He was a little upset when he came in just because it's a new, unfamiliar place. So I totally get that. But welcome to the show.
I've noticed when cats get scared, their pupils get really big. And his pupils were like, "Oh my gosh, why am I here? And what are you guys going to do to me?"
They still are a little bit.
Yeah, he's a nice sized cat, a very pretty cat too.
Yeah, tell us about Sparky.
Yeah,
Sparky is around 2 years old. He has now been fixed. His adoption fee is $75, and they've had him about 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what his story is.
You know, he's probably not acclimated yet.
No.
he seems kind of he's wanting to go back in.
He seems to be.
He said, "I've had my appearance. I'm going to my dressing room."
He is.
He is secure in that spot right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. His nails was telling me that he was definitely needing to go back in there.
He doesn't look like he's an old cat. He's fairly young, about 2 years old. Yeah.
All right, tell us about him.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I know.
Oh, okay.
It's just they've had him about 2 weeks. I said, "What's his story?" And sometimes they know, sometimes they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And he's had his shots, and because he has been fixed, he can be taken to his new home.
Well, that's good news.
That's good news.
Mm.
I asked about Cookie. She's been adopted. That's one I
Good.
had on last
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
Her brother is on hold. Cruella, the one I had that could only have food that didn't have any red dyes, she's been adopted.
Well, good. Yay.
I asked about kittens and little puppies, and they don't have those, but I said, well, just wait.
You know, it's spring season, or it's getting ready to be spring season, and I bet that will be a little more prolific, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. I did ask about adoptions, and they had 3 dogs in February and 8 cats.
That's not a lot.
No.
For a month.
No. Short month, bad weather, too.
Sure.
Very, very cold weather. In-house is 29 dogs and 10 cats, so that's 39. When I was writing this down, I was remembering when we were doing the 726 show, and sometimes I would say it was 99. They had 99 in-house or 100 in-house.
So that's certainly changed in the right direction.
And Gaither Rescue has certainly helped with that.
You bet.
And other humane societies around this area has definitely helped with that. Homeward Bound, has helped. I know that the Humane Society needs volunteers. They could use foster homes, too. So can everyone else, I guess,
When you take in a cat or an animal for a foster home, you treat that like that's your animal for that extended period of time that you have that cat. Like if they need, they probably, I don't know if they have shots already, but if you had them for a year or more, then you're going to need to follow up with that as well, right?
It.
Yeah.
Again, March the 21st, April 1st is the next spay and neuter clinics at the Elks Lodge. Person has to go on the website. They have to put in the pet, the weight, and see about an appointment. Some of the slots are full, some are not. There are also spay and neuter clinics that you can sign up for and go to Jasper, Madison County, Searcy County. I wanted to know about the clinic at Dr. Addis's office on Sansang Hollow, and they're not doing the Bissell anymore, the spay and neuter clinics through Bissell.
Okay.
I found that out yesterday. Why, I do not know, but they're not.
Don't they have one that comes period, or it's just shots at Tractor Supply? Because I'll see it's just shots.
Heartworm.
Okay, so
not
that's not
heartworm because you have to do blood tests, but flea and tick medicine.
So that's not an option for
no.
For
I
spay
have
and
that
neuter.
down though.
And there used to be regional places where the vets would stop.
Yes,
I have that.
Like even down at the
I'm glad we're
old
doing
high
that.
school parking lot, they would do that. Yeah.
And you bring your animal and they give them shots and stuff. Yeah, tell us about that.
There is one I saw March 27th, but it's in Eureka Springs at 9 a.m. to 1:30 at Bowsers, BOWSIR. apostrophe S in Eureka Springs. I do not know the vet that's doing that, but I do know it's March 27th. I did not see any other vaccine clinics anywhere but there.
Now, they're doing spay and neuter that day, too, aren't they not?
March
or do you
the
know?
27th?
You don't have any information on that?
It's March 27th, a Saturday.
Oh, I'm sorry, 21st. Never
21st.
mind. 21st is a spay and neuter clinic over
I don't
there.
even know. But
in
it
Eureka.
Seems, and then Wolfer Wednesdays on Facebook, where they showcase a dog, a pet, and then Thrifty Thursday is when they put what they have at the Cause for Paws.
Which a reminder that Cause for Paws, totally all the sales there go to benefit Ozark Humane Society.
But I did look up something on the clinics for the spay and neuter in Harrison. Now, I do not know about the clinics in other areas, like the one at Jasper and Carroll County and Madison County and all that. I just know about this. They will not take pets that are over 80 pounds, and I'm sure that's because of lifting dead weight, volunteers. I don't know that, but that makes sense to me. They will not take animals that are over 7 years old to get fixed.
Okay.
And animals that are, they call them snub-nose breed dogs, like Shar-Pei, Boston Terriers, French Bulldogs.
Like a pug kind of thing, too?
Shar-Pei, yeah.
Okay.
Because, they're real flat-nosed, and they have a hard time breathing. And I kind of asked about that, and I was told, well, it's hard to put them to sleep. And I imagine the breathing, too, that they might need more intense equipment in case something happened than a spay and neuter clinic would have.
Right.
But I found that out.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I didn't know about no animals over 7 years old. The 80 pounds doesn't really shock me.
The 7 years doesn't either, because I think there's probably additional health issues that can happen when you start getting into maybe the upper years. I mean, that's not the end of a pet's life normally, but still, it's probably reaching a geriatric type place that
they probably lose their ability to procreate too. I would assume after so many years.
Oh, so what does it matter, right? They don't need to be spayed.
Maybe the 8 years is the cutoff. I don't know.
That's an interesting. I don't know.
I got mine fixed. Sugar at 5 months, and my new puppy 4.5 months. I have a Heart in Carroll County, and Good Shepherd in Yellville also do spay neuter clinics, if that helps anyone. Yes, I know. The beds they use out there, they like the beds that are on legs for the dogs to keep them off the concrete, if anyone has any of those.
Or wants to donate to get those.
Yes.
That would be interesting to see if someone would make those. It'd be nice to maybe call out there to see what the measurements would be. And all you need is some wood and make a little platform.
You made a wine rack. You can make a dog bed.
I could.
There you go.
Whatever
there may be lots of people like you out there that think,
sure,
what a great way to help.
Well, yeah. If you knew the measurements, call out there to the Humane Society and ask.
Yeah.
Ask that question.
And then, let's see what else. LostMyDoggy.com, LostMyKitty.com, if anyone has a pet missing, which is really sad. That I asked about that again, and Angela thought a person can subscribe to that to get email notifications. Veterinarians do.
Okay.
And, and there's flyers that go up. I know the Humane Society has some on the wall on a bulletin board of pets missing in this area. Plant sale is May 3rd. I believe it starts at 9 a.m. if anyone wants to do cuttings or seeds, or even donate for whatever they need there. And I don't have many details on that because it's not here yet.
Okay. People can also support the Humane Society through paying at Harrison Animal Clinic,
and then Pal Feed for pet food.
Right. Pay ahead. Pay it forward to help with the cause, and you don't even have to adopt an animal in that instance to be able to help. So that's not necessarily a requirement.
And volunteer too, and they have all breeds and
spring.
Everything.
Spring is coming, and they'll probably get them back out and want walkers and all that stuff. So
Sure.
it's a great civic group opportunity. I don't know. I just think of a big group of people going out there. I know FedEx does that some.
FedEx
so,
and some of the school organizations also go.
Yeah.
There is a volunteer link on the Facebook page. A person can go.
Well, tell us the website.
It's OzarkHumaneSociety.org, I think.
And then the phone number.
870-741-3050.
Call.
And leave a message because,
message.
Yes, sometimes they're all out taking care of the pets, which is a full-time job, of course.
Okay. Well, Wanda, anything else?
I can't think of
While
anything.
we
I
wind
always
down?
think of something when I leave, and then I write it down for the next time.
Okay, that's fine. But we want to thank Wanda for bringing Sparky, and Sparky's available for adoption. He's a 2-year-old male, and he's ready to go home with you. I bet he will turn into a loving little kitty. He just needs a home.
Well, he's scared. His first field trip in a while, I bet.
I bet so. Well, thank you, Wanda and Sparky. We appreciate it, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
17th.
All righty.
Thank you both.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Dan, why are you twirling your thumbs, buddy?
I just wait for you to take over.
I was waiting on something.
Oh, yeah, I know you. You're waiting on that other voice in your head to say, get with it.
Get with it. You know, it's always interesting because we'll sit here and talk, and then all of a sudden we'll hear that music, and it's like, well, I guess we better get on it. Anywho, go check out the Humane Society and see what they've got to offer because there's all kinds of animals out there that need a loving home.
That's where I found most of mine. Mm-hmm. Now, we did have a stray that came, our latest cat. Mm-hmm. Was just straight up there at the house. I'm sure somebody dropped him off on the road, and so Kelly.
I don't understand that.
I do understand it. I don't condone it, but I understand it. I understand. They've got a problem. They're not willing to take care of it, or it's like, oh my gosh, I should have spayed my dog, and now it's got babies. I don't want the babies, and the Humane Society won't take them probably. Because you just can't go dump them off there, right?
Well, you're dumping them somewhere.
You're dumping, and you.
What
just
does
say,
it matter?
I'm going to just make this problem go away down a county road.
You think then? I guess people think at least they have some kind of chance. Or do you think people are just they're just so desperate they don't know what to do? I don't get it. But
it depends on the animal. If it's a baby, there's no chance for them to survive.
No, there isn't. So you're sending them out to their death.
Right. Yeah.
So you might as well just kill them.
Yeah, but they're not. They don't have the heart to do that. I'm sure.
No, but you're doing the same thing.
If you're dumping
but yeah,
them,
I see what you're saying.
You just don't have the heart to put them out.
You're
of
a
misery.
coward. Sorry.
Okay.
I could go on, but I'm not going to because I'm not in that place mentally, so I can't even relate.
To be responsible, the responsible thing to do is to find. We've got plenty of the spay and neuter clinics that are discounted.
Yes.
Find one. Take the time. Take care of those. Your responsibility for the mistake that you made with your dog or cat or whatever. Go get them spayed or neutered, and try to put them up for adoption somehow.
There you go.
And then if you spay and neuter your pet, you'll never have to worry about that again.
Right. Okay. I have some local stuff I want to go.
Oh, okay.
It's Local Monday. I don't know how to say that with an M. But
we usually do that on Monday, don't we?
Yes, we do. Camp Jack Bingo tomorrow. Guess how much the jackpot is?
$1,000.
Y'all, that's well worth going out and playing some bingo. Come on now at the Quality Inn Convention Center.
Yeah.
Game begins at 6 p.m. and you do have to be 18 to play.
Now, do you buy a card, right? Don't you have to buy the... I mean,
Dude,
you
know.
enter to play, I think, don't you? Yeah, you have to play something.
I would think so,
Yeah.
Also, that's sponsored. That's sponsored by Camp Jack. And also, Camp Jack's collecting memorable military memorabilia. So they want to adorn that, like uniforms, medals, books, and more. And they'll accept them on loan, or you can give them to them. But get a hold of callie.mundy@campjack.org because they want to make the new building, with some of that cool memorabilia.
Yep.
Okay.
And the city of Harrison's looking for a sports and concession coordinator.
Yes, okay.
They want you to join them. They're seeking a dynamic multitasker to join their team and help make it all happen. Duties include sports league and tournament promotion, scheduling and execution, concession stand vending, planning and management. Serve your community with your skills and smile. No 2 days are the same. They guarantee that, I'm sure. You can contact the Parks and Rec at parks@harrisonar.gov if you want to email them, or the email address or the website is harrisonparks.com. And I don't have a phone number here, but you can apply if you want to go to that QR code.
Go to the Harrison Parks and Rec Facebook page if you have Facebook, and that would be a good resource to be able to have more information or get that QR code.
Yeah.
Also, starting today, the Mustang program begins for branded equine therapy services. free for veterans and first responders. General public opportunities for the first time ever are offered. Ugh, that was a mouthful. 8-week program on which participants get the chance to partner with a wild horse from the sought-after Devil's Garden Herd Management Area. That again starts today. Evening and weekend sessions available beginning March 3rd. Apply because there are limited spots available. They may already be gone. I don't know. But the number to call, 870-302-9277. That's Branded Equine Therapy Services. So get that done. And also, there is a meeting coming up. Oh, I got to find it. So sorry for the state of the something.
Okay. While you're looking for that, they're having a Jammin' for Jesus at the fair, at the OCC County Fair. This is in Baxter County. It's coming up Saturday, March 15th. They celebrate what the Lord is doing in north central Arkansas. They'll have corn dogs, door prizes, worldwide totals of whatever that means. I'm not sure. Jams and jellies will be there, local totals, and then also it's open to the public. I guess it's free of charge. You can RSVP by calling 870-404-1030.
Okie dokie. And then also Wednesday, March 12th, is the State of the City Community Breakfast, 7:30 to 9 a.m. at City Hall on Industrial Park Road. This is sponsored by Black Hills Energy and Neighbors Mill Bakery and Cafe. I guess we'll be supplying the food for that. All right. Anything else you want to? Well, we can wait.
Did you do the city? You didn't do the city.
That's one I just did.
Oh, that's okay. All right.
Let's just. One more though. Also, if you're, people are thinking about gardening. It's that time of year. You need to be getting things in the ground, and things it's just that season. So the Boone County Master Gardeners are presenting several different spring series. And the next one coming up will be Greenhouse 101, and that will be on March 13th. These happen at the Boone County Library on Thursday evenings from 5:30 to 6:30. And that would be well worth these people know what they're doing, the Master Gardeners. So, might be worth going and taking a listen for that.
Okay. And I just mentioned earlier about the Park Service is looking for a sports and concession coordinator. They're also hiring concession workers right now.
Okay.
They're paying $11 an hour, and you can work weekends and weeknights and weekends. Also, skills would be team player, organized, good communication skills. If you're interested in maybe having an 11-hour job or $11 an hour job, then this might be something that you do. But it does require you work on the weekend and right. Some of the weeknights.
That's good for young, maybe kids.
You can contact A. Weaver at harrisonar.gov, or you can call 870-517-5975. That number again is 870-517-5975.
Okay, we need to take our last break. And to see what happens when we get back from that, how much time we have, and we'll wind out the show for this fine Monday morning.
All righty.
We will be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. We are, like 5 minutes out, Dan, from being through this segment today.
Yeah, we're 5 minutes from being canceled.
From being canceled?
For today.
You've already been canceled.
I know. I've been canceled all weekend. An attempted canceling.
Hey, Dan.
But it only grazed my ear.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't really care then, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Hey, how many kids does Elon Musk have?
He's got 14 now. Lord have mercy.
That's what I thought.
In case you're keeping track, billionaire and Doge commander Elon Musk has had his 14th child, giving Nick Cannon even more run for his money. This is Musk's fourth child from Neuralink executive Siobhan Zilis. I guess that's his wife. Just one of his 4 baby mamas. He supposedly built a $35 billion compound in Texas to bring some of them closer together. Musk has been outspoken about his belief in repopulation and thinks that having children is crucial for humanity's future. That's and he's right. I mean,
you have to have kids, but I didn't know that it's my responsibility to have that many.
Well, I guess
I failed. I guess.
I don't know. He'd have to have a lot more baby mamas to.
Well, that's the sad part. You think, I mean, whatever, Elon, but the sad part is too that he cannot be involved in all those kids' lives with them living in different places with different mothers and different lives. Well, you cannot do it except maybe financially.
He was taking care of one at the White House when he was there.
Okay, but still, you've got 13 others.
Right. I'm sure with the budget the amount of income, he's got more than one nanny.
I would agree.
Yeah.
But you still are a dad. How are you a dad if you're not present in that child's life all the time?
He may be present. We don't know.
Well, we don't know. You're right.
We don't know.
Huh. But I would just think it would be hard.
He's got rockets. I mean, he could shoot on over to Texas anytime he wants.
Okay, did you know? Never mind.
Is this about the needles? Needles in class?
Middle
school kids are sharing needles in class. Now, it's not what you think. They're not shooting up or anything like that. Most middle kid school. Now, what is middle kid? That's fifth
middle
and
school
sixth grade, fifth and sixth grade, right?
I think in some instances it's probably fifth, sixth, seventh. Yes, you're in the general.
Fifth. Right. It's somewhere in that age. Yep. Most middle school kids try to use their phones during class, but classes in Texas middle school used something a lot more dangerous. It seems some of the kids were sharing needles to carve and tattoo themselves with temporary ink in class, with not one teacher noticing.
Wow.
Thankfully, the kids were tested negative for any disease, but parents are outraged. Several teachers were suspended, and investigation is underway. Now, do you know of kids when you were growing up that did their own tattoos, made their own tattoos?
Yeah, my son did one too.
Well, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he would, I hope he didn't. I don't know if he did his own, actually. I said that. I'm not sure he did. Maybe it just, never mind. I'm not going to go there. Anywho, I have never done my own tattoo, so go me. More than 2,000 years ago, Mount Vesuvius buried the city of Pompeii under ash. Archaeologists have discovered life-size fresco paintings depicting what they call a mysterious cult of raving. Gosh, I got to turn that down. Sorry. Intoxicated women. God, I love the sound of that already, is what whoever wrote this said. The ancient paintings now show a group of female followers of Dionysus, the ancient Greek god of wine, frenzy, and madness. The women are shown wearing animal skins, eating meat, and carrying swords, and wearing dead goats on their shoulders.
Yuck.
An expert says the ancient group of women represented the woman who abandons her children, the house, and the city, who breaks free from male order to dance freely, go hunting, and eat raw meat in the mountains.
Oh, goodness. It's National Anthem Day, World Wildlife Day, Talk in the Third Person Day, which I always do, National Cold Cuts Day, Fun Facts About Names Day. I'd like to degrade your name.
Whatever.
Fun Facts About Anne and Nancy. The start of the Iditarod race in Alaska.
Okie dokie.
And that's it. We're up to date.
Hey, we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll have some info
with
on
more nonsense.
The senior class fundraisers at HHS.
Okay.
So we'll be back.